Early in the morning,
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and I'm currently in bed recording this video. It's the first ever time I've ever recorded a YouTube video in my bed to do Love Island. It's currently 1:15 AM. I'm getting this video out for y'all because I'm a loyal content creator, you get it? So yeah, man, hopefully I get this video up nice and speedy. So guys, this was the heart racing episode. We all love this one. This is always one of our favorite episodes. Every year it usually brings the excitement. This one wasn't too bad, so let's get straight into this video, man. I want to get to sleep, man. I'm tired, so hopefully I can bring the energy for y'all. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, press that subscribe button for your boy. It's road to 50k. Let's get there. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that, man. So first things first. So Lana and Casey speak. This follows on from yesterday's episode. Now, basically, straight away, Lana comes out with the fact that her heart is somewhere else, and he's like, yeah, that's fair. Now guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. Casey, for the first half of that show, that guy had to grow a pair of testicles, guys. And I told you lot yesterday. What did I tell you lot? You lot thought I was joking. Google the definition of cuckold. He is a cuck. I told you lot yesterday that he was in the wardrobe tossing himself off with a Superman cape on. I was wrong. He wasn't in the wardrobe. He was on the balcony with a Superman cape on, wanking himself off to the side of fucking, what's their name? Lana and Ron. Because the guy was proper moaning and crying. Oh yeah, this, that. Now don't get me wrong, listen. He had every right to be upset. Lana literally used this boy as a crutch to get back at Ron. And his ego hated it. He was like, oh, Ron's gonna be so smug. Oh yeah, this, that, and the other. But brother, you better grow a pair of balls and don't let someone like Lana reduce you to some beta. The same way, yeah, I said, I was critical of Zara. I said, fam, Zara, you're a boss bitch. Don't let no idiot you like Tom humble you and dim your shine. Zara, if you're about it and you rate yourself, then believe in your source. Don't let no idiot you make you cry. Casey, same thing to you, exactly the same thing. Don't let some clown like Lana fucking make you all insecure and soft. Bro, pull yourself together, get some new trunks on and dive straight back into that ocean, brother. Because bro, you were just so soft this episode, it was getting embarrassing, big man thing. Now I'm not gonna lie guys, what Lana said to Casey at the end of their conversation about, oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the best wing woman. I thought to myself, oh my God, how can you say that just after parring him off? When someone says that, that is a proper friend-zoney thing to say. And he didn't take it well. Obviously, he didn't take it well. But at the end of the day, as I said, Casey, bro, like, deal with it. Deal with it. Brush it off and keep it moving, bro. I feel like everyone in this damn season is too damn sensitive, guys. Casey obviously speaks to the boys and says he feels like a footstool. And he is a footstool. He's a cuck footstool. He is the perfectly human-shaped footstool for Lana to get back with muggy Ron. And Ron succeeded. Casey, hold that fat L, bro. Anyway, Jordan pulls Tanyel and he basically says, listen, we pre each other. He expresses to Tanyel that Ellie isn't someone that he would go for on the outside. And obviously, once again, Ellie's like annoyed, blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's a bit annoying when he does that. Bro, Ellie, all this slow burner stuff, you two ain't even like that. You two ain't even compatible like that. He tried to force it with you. It wasn't worth it, bro. It just wasn't. Them two ain't compatible. So he wants to pre-Tanyel. He wants to move to Tanyel. Now, when he first came in, I thought Tanyel and him would be a good couple together. But she doesn't even fancy him that much, if at all. So, yeah, Jordan, your time's up very quickly, bro. Now, Tom and Sammy kiss. And I feel like this was the first ever episode where I feel like Sammy has fully come to terms with the fact that her and Ron probably ain't gonna be nothing. And it's time for her to kind of invest her all into Tom. She felt a lot more giddy around him. She was more affectionate with him. She kissed him multiple times in the episode. So we'll see. Now, after the break, Lana and Ron speak and she basically tells Ron that she's deaded it off with Casey and then they kiss. Now, people are watching from the balcony and this is the moment where Casey flat out gets cucked. Like, the man literally observed them hugging and kissing from the balcony and I thought, bro, the only thing you're missing is that Superman cape, bro. It's peak still. Anyway, the hideaway is open and Jesse and Will get to go in the hideaway. And guys, they beat. My first thought was, Will doesn't even want to go into the hideaway with Jesse. He wants to go into the hideaway with Casey. because we all know what team he bats for. But either way, he somehow managed to get it up for Jesse, and he did his thing. And afterwards, Jesse and Tanya speak about them having sex. Now, guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to reiterate this. I said this after Tanya and Thingy had sex. I'm happy they're talking about this. I'm happy they're showing this. When was the last season? Think about it. When was the last season where they started talking about sex and actually kind of started showing, like, she was like, you know, after the aftermath, she was like, oh, it's really sweaty. They never show it because they really try to make it PC. At the end of the day, yeah, guys, everyone has sex with someone in the villa. Even seasons that we don't get to see it, they always do. Like, it always gets, people always come out months later and say, yeah, so-and-so did, so-and-so did. It always happens. So I'm glad that they're just being real with it. At the end of the day, they're young. They're going to sleep together. It's what people do. It's what good-looking people do. If you're going to put people in a villa, they're going to sleep together. You get it. The maddest thing is, though, I know they don't show it on live TV, but you know how mad it is that the producers and the camera crew actually watch them have sex? I bet the producers and the cameramen are getting a rod on watching them not beat. Because deep it, they're actually beating in front of the camera. Yeah, they don't show it, but they are. You know what I'm saying? That's mad that they're watching them have sex, basically. Now, Sammy and Olivia speak, and I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I was a little bit disappointed in Sammy for not calling out Olivia for being such a fucking cunt. Now, excuse my language, well, I'm gonna beep that out, but she really is a Olivia, who the fuck do you think you are? Seriously, Olivia, the fact that she keeps getting one up on everyone, the fact that she gets to come to people with these grievances and they just keep folding. I'm not saying Sammy folded yet, but why is it everyone shook of Olivia? What kind of grip and chokehold does she have over the villa? Olivia, if I was in that villa, you wouldn't stand a chance. I would boy you off in a heartbeat. I just don't get why you're so popular amongst people in the fucking villa. Like, it's madness, bro. She literally had the audacity to tell Sammy that, I think you're stirring the pot, like, for telling Tanyel about what Olivia said. Bro, you're the one stirring the pot. Casey speaks to Olivia and he basically expresses how he didn't appreciate the wingman comment. He said it's super muggy. And she's like, well, you've been here 5 days. I thought, yeah, rah, rah. And then she goes, the only reason I did it is because I thought you weren't there. God damn it. Honestly, Lana, you genuinely deserve Ron. You and Ron genuinely deserve each other, because you're both as just weird and messy as each other. You're just messy. You're just Lionel Messi, man. It's a jolting. Before bedtime, Ron says to Tanyel, does this mean that we can't spoon? And she's like, we can always spoon, you're my bestie. A few episodes, yeah, I decided to believe Tanyel when she said that she doesn't have feelings for Ron, and it's all been blown out of proportion. I am still gonna choose to believe her, but every episode that goes by, I am starting to think there is a bit more from her side than she's letting on. I don't think Ron likes Tanyel. I think Tanyel likes Ron more than he does. When she keeps talking about bestie, 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 when have you ever heard Ron really talk about bestie that much? Yeah, he loves Tanyel as a friend and that, but I feel like Tanyel really appreciates her dynamic with Ron more than he does. Basically, it's just the feedback. Jordan thinks Tanyel is open, but she isn't. Casey basically calls Ron out for chatting shit. He actually categorically says, you know, you talk about respect, but I actually categorically think you're chatting shit. Them two don't like each other. But the thing is, yeah, I'm with Ron on this one, bro. Hold your L. Hold your L. Yeah, Ron's muggy. Yeah, Ron's smug. Yeah, he's going to be gassed that he won and he treats it like a game and he doesn't really respect Lana like that properly. But bro, hold your L and take it. Brother, it's embarrassing when I see man soppy and moping over things like this. Bro, if it's your girlfriend of 6 years or 5 years or 3 years or even a year, 6 months, whatever, then you can mope around. When you've known the girl for 5 days, you better fucking go through puberty again and regrow your testicles, my guy. Because brother, it's embarrassing. The same way I told Lana, grow a pair of tits and, you know, stand up for yourself against Ron. It's the same way I'm saying to you, brother, grow a pair of balls and stop being such a pussy. You get it? I ain't even trying to hear that I'm being misogynistic by calling a man a pussy. Do you know why I call him a pussy? Because pussies are wet and soft, and that's what he's being. You get it? So Jesse and Tanya speak, and they're basically just giving feedback about, oh yeah, you know, you got to try before you buy and all this, because they basically both slept with their man. And guys, I can't believe Will managed to get it up for her. I mean, he must have been imagining Casey. He must have been imagining all the mandem in the villa in there with him, and then that's how he got it up to please Jesse. Ron and Lana speak, and he's talking about, oh yeah, I'm going to give him a bit of time. Hopefully he calms down. And again, I'm with Ron on this one because he basically says, listen, we can't spend our time worrying about other people because at the end of the day, they've got to speak at some point. Do you understand? They've got to get closer at some point. They have to continue to build their bond at some point. So they're going to have to do that in front of him at some point. It's not like you have to, it's not like you can protect everyone's feelings all the time, bro. Casey and Ron have a further conversation and he's talking about how he feels that he hasn't really been respectful and he wants the boys to be boys. Now, guys, I need to circle back to the feedback. Shaq, you're starting to piss me off, bro. And I mean that respectfully. Now, don't get me wrong. We all know Ron's toxic. We all know he's a manipulator. Manipulator, instigator. Nah, I love Durkio, but listen, we all know Ron is trash. But that doesn't mean, yeah, that gives Shaq the right, yeah, to continually draw man out. Shaq, you keep sticking your big mouth, yeah, in people's business, and it's actually starting to get on my nerves. In the feedback session, yeah, Shaq once again has to make a point, and he says, yeah, out of respect for Casey, who's been there for 5 days, and you've known him for 2 weeks, but whatever. Out of respect for Casey, you could have waited a day, but I guess we have to move on. Shaq, who's we? Shaq, why do you continue to give an opinion where it's not needed? I'm not liking it. I really am the most balanced person I know. I seriously am. Like I can compliment Shaq and cuss him out in the same day. But today, Shaq, I'm not impressed. Stop getting involved. Stop being such a big mouth and just having to say your piece. You did not need to say that. Yes, we all know that he could have waited a second or whatever, but what's it got to do with you? Just because you're sucking Casey's ass crack here, it doesn't mean you have to keep digging out Ron. Now again, I'm not defending Ron. This has nothing to do with Ron in terms of like his side of things. It could have been anyone. It could have been Shaq sticking his nose in Tom's business. But Shaq, stop talking about stuff that doesn't involve you. It's starting to get on my tits, bro. Keep your head down and just focus on your relationship with Tanya. Let's get to the heart racing challenge then. So the heart racing challenge comes around and Shaq smashed it. I'll be honest with you, Shaq did his thing, he set pace, and Ellie was really feeling my man, bro. Casey was okay, Tom did his thing. In fact, I'll be honest with you, Tom was probably one of the best. He did, obviously no homo, he did little, but it was doing a lot at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he hasn't got any moves, but this is what I told you. What did I tell you guys about Tom about 2 weeks ago? He knows women. Whether you care to admit it or not, Tom understands women. He understands body language, he understands energy, he understands that intensity. He basically used that skill of looking into people's eyes and that skills of really staring into your soul. He used that skill to basically look sexy for the girls, and it worked. Will just wanted a chance to twerk, fam, I swear down. Jordan was okay, and Ron was decent. It was the girls' turn now. Olivia was okay, Ellie was okay. Ellie was just dead. Ellie, I feel like Ellie, yeah, she does have sex appeal, but I feel like she's a bit of a try-hard. Do you know what I mean when I say that? I feel like she always just wants to kind of exert some sort of sexual energy to kind of get the men to kind of like her, but it's never quite sexy enough. Tanya was nice. Sammy's leng. There's no two ways about it. Sammy's probably one of the longest in the villa still. Tom was gassed. And I think that the producers are gearing up for Tom to have a recovery arc. You know, they've been protecting him for the last few episodes, haven't really been showing him. And when they've showed him in kind of a good light. At the end of the day, yeah, Casa Amor needs to come around right now because I need to see Tom and Ron fumble the bag, bro. Tanya was probably the sexiest because she knows how to shake that. She knows how to shake that batty, you know what I'm saying? Jessie was okay. And then all of a sudden, a new girl comes in. And do you know what I like about this season? This season, yeah, they're doing random little things like they've never done before, like introducing new people in new ways. So like, they're just bringing some random newbie in to get their heart racing. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's an interesting one. Now, I'm just trying to think if I've got anything else from my notes. Oh yeah, I wrote a note here all the way at the start. Lana said to the camera at the end, at the start, but at the end of her conversation with Casey, she's like, oh yeah, it was a weight off my shoulders. A weight off your shoulders? You were with the man for a fucking day. How can that be a weight off your shoulders? You literally recoupled him you coupled up with him the night before, and less than 24 hours you broke up with him and said it was a weight off your shoulders. That literally means, yeah, not 1% of her really wanted to couple up with him. She just wanted to get back on Ron. I can't even tell you a donut on a day for this one. I'm gonna go with, it's either Olivia or Casey, guys. Casey, probably Casey, because Casey was really whiny and stroppy like a little bitch, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was really bitching and crying. Yes, you're allowed to feel mugged off, but guys, listen, I'm gonna give you a tip. Girls in the audience, men in the audience, if you ever get mugged off, yeah, guys, never give the person that mugged you off the power. Never give them the satisfaction of knowing that they hurt you. Stand firm and protect your reputation. It's not illegal to feel hurt. It's not illegal to feel upset. You're a human being. But guys, I'm just not built like that personally. I would never ever allow someone the satisfaction of thinking they mugged me off. Bro, I'm that guy. So if I got mugged off, in my head, if I got mugged off, I'm not gonna show that. It's bad enough that I think I got mugged off. I'm not now letting you lot think I got mugged off. You get it? So Casey, I'm gonna give you donut of the day today, but it could easily have been Olivia for just being such a damn cunt. Anyway, like the video, guys. I need to get this edit in and sleep, man. I'll see you lot tomorrow. Peace.